What's up, chat? How y'all doing? I just was dealing with something on my phone for a second. I had to restart my stream. How are y'all doing today? What up, SG? Yeah, that lake is frozen, man. So what I brought, something that someone taught me on how to unfreeze it with an anchor, bro. But that's where we at. How you doing, Hannah? I got my bait shop is also closed on Wednesday, so we came with some mystery baits today. We came with some, it's like some fajita chicken, and we came with some sardines, and we came with worms. I had worms already, but my liver, it didn't make it through the winter. It was ruined. The liver was like green and black, so I didn't bring that. And I wanted to buy some other baits, but the bait shop is closed, like I said, on Wednesday, so we ended up, that's fucking crazy, that video just uploaded. I gonna have to delete that. Like I said, I started the stream before this. It was messing up. Phantom, what's up? What I miss? Hannah, I'm doing great, bro. Ma'am, how you doing? How you doing, Hannah? How's your day going? I hope it's going wonderful. Shut up, Phantom. So I brought my anchor for my kayak. That's what I used when I went ice fishing last year or someone else showed me how to use the anchor to break some of the lakes we were fishing when we were trying to go trout fishing. So I brought that. Yeah. How you doing, Texan girl? So that's what we gonna be going out here. Oh my gosh, chat, this is real ice. This shit thick. Hold on real quick. This shit is thick, chat. Hopefully we get somewhere here soon, because I'm going to be anchoring for a second. I'm going to anchor in the same place a few times. I'm just like, I swear I can't walk on this though, can I? Damn, we might be in for some shit, chat. I could definitely walk on this. I stepped somewhere else a minute ago, and I damn near fell in the water. We might be in for some shit. We might have to go to like a creek or something for some moving water. So this shit is thick. No, I didn't run a test before I started my stream because I didn't expect it to be this tough. But I didn't attempt to walk on it until just now. Besides a minute ago when I was down on that side and I walked on it and I literally almost fell in. But the water on the sides are a lot shallow. It was 60 yesterday. It's like 45 today. We gonna get a hole out of this ice, chat. Yeah, we got that ice, Phantom. How you doing, Gear Bear? No, Gear Baby Gear. How you doing? I'm doing great. Put some muscle into it. Shoot. My line's only a certain amount. So I don't wanna overthrow it. I did just put it on my leg, but that shit came straight off. If I get a hole just right here, we gonna be ice fishing. Slowly but surely, the fucking ice is thick, Chad. It's like it's pretty thick. I don't even know what thickness it is because, like I said, I stepped somewhere else, and I almost went in. Damn, Chad. We learning today. Joe's arm is crazy. I don't know, chat. Like I said, we might have to go to a creek. But at that point, I'm kind of disappointed that I don't have like no live bait, like no minnows or nothing. Like I said, my bait shop, one of my bait shops that's close to my house, it closes on Wednesdays. But we haven't fished in a minute, so I was not prepared for what day it was when I was gonna step out. Honestly, I thought I would have stepped out yesterday, but I had some stuff I had to do, so I didn't get to. Yeah, this shit's frozen, chat. I know that'll work. Honestly, like I said, I didn't expect the ice to be this thick. It kind of made me want to walk out on it and try to break it from the middle, but then I don't want to fall in. Damn my luck. I go to the middle when it's not thick in the middle. It's only thick on the sides. We'll be breaking all ice all day. What's the temp there? Bro, it's like 40. Yesterday it was 60. Most of the snow in Louisville, Kentucky that melted. I mean, there's still little piles of snow everywhere, and then the big piles of snow that didn't, the thick, hard brick piles of snow that they piled up, the snow plows piled up. But other than that, it's warm out here. I wouldn't say wearing short sleeve weather, but it's definitely warm out here. I'm not even cold. There's no breeze to it. The water is it was just all them cold, consistent days. Water's still so freaking thick. Only place you're gonna find unfrozen water is moving water, because moving water don't really freeze. That's why I said a creek or something. But then I'm just like, damn, I don't got creek baits. I mean, you can catch a catfish at a creek, so I guess. But I will hope to catch a catfish here. What up, Night Wolf? How you doing, brother? It's definitely been a while. You know, I'm just trying to stay far away from the cold. And even though we trying to break ice right now, it's not cold. It's not nearly as cold as it's been. I'm actually sweating right now, but also this is a workout, just throwing this in, trying to break this ice. Hey, I feel that I am bringing some noise to the fish, but shit, I gotta get to them first, Night Wolf. I definitely gotta get to them. They gonna run away for a second, and then I'm gonna throw my bait out there, and then they gonna come back. If we get through this ice. That's a big if, because this shit is thick, man. I don't know how many times I threw this anchor, but I would have at least thought by now, and I would have broke through. Man, I need Trelon Joe's car battery. Cause ain't no way. That or a drill. A drill work really well. We're not that ice fish equipped yet. Dadam, what's up, brother? I feel like we getting somewhere, chat, but I can't predict how thick the ice is right now. My hands are getting cold. Like I said, it's warm enough out here to, I mean, still wear a jacket, but I'm also trying to break ice. So I'm getting a lot of that cold ice on my hands. It'll be real great to get through this damn ice. And then throw a pole right here and then pull in a fish as well. I don't know about all that, Tam. This is some thick ice. I misjudged this ice, but I don't live close enough to this pond to check it and see if the water's frozen. Every moment got to be calculated. And I already started off on a bad situation, forgetting that it was Wednesday, and the closest bait shop to this place is always closed on Wednesdays. I think that's a weird day to be closed, but that's the day he closes. He closes on Wednesdays. Once I do open this, there would be an extra air pocket, so you know. You'd say go walk on it. I have walked on it. Rebecca, thank you for the sub. A little worked. Hey Bailey, how you doing? Definitely is trying to break ice. I did walk on it, Nightwolf. I walked on it on the left side of me over here, and bro, I stepped on the ice and my whole foot went in. And now we're not in the same spot. We moved down somewhere. The spot I did step on it, I don't want to fish over there because, not saying there's not catfish over there, but we catch a lot more bass and like bluegills over in that area. So I walked to this side, and yeah, we here. I done chucked this anchor about 15 times so far. I ain't gonna say I'm not getting nowhere, but again, as I can say, I don't know how thick the ice is right here compared to where I just stepped in and my foot instantly went in. Yeah, Nightwolf, this shit's thick. Yeah, this shit's thick, chat. Bruh, that's why I named the stream attempt number 1. I'm guaranteeing attempt number 2 we gonna get in, but we might have to move towards the creek, chat. We might have to move towards the creek. Supposed to take a stick, you're supposed to poke and check, but me walking on this, I can tell. I can damn near tell. It looks shallow in the middle, but I'd be a dumbass to walk in the middle and try to throw my anchor in the middle. I watched 1,000 Ways to Die. We ain't going that way. We broke through, chat. Yeah, that shit's thick. That shit is thick, chat. Bruh. Yeah, that shit's thick, chat. The smallest hole. What up, Jimmy? How you doing? It's not gonna go through, Jimmy. That's not gonna work. Said you glad you're not there for her? Yeah, it's crazy, Jimmy. Drop a bag of salt, shit. I didn't even salt my porch, SG. It's still a slippery slide there sometimes. Yeah, Night Wolf. That's what I recommend. I said a drill. Like I said, this is my first attempt. Like, I don't live close to this place, so walking here was always gonna be unexpected. I was talking to you. That's fine. We did get a hole in. My thought process would be break a bunch of holes around the hole, but I also just try to widen the hole just to see if we could possibly throw a pole in there. But this is not as nearly as deep as I want it to be or far as I want it to be. I feel like I'm really close to the shoreline, but to be honest, we have pulled fish out right here in this spot. All from ranges right here, so I don't know. What up, Yoshi? Always good to see you, bro. Nicole, how you doing? How you doing? We out here breaking ice. That's what we're doing right now. I took a break because at this point, standing on the ice because it's so thick and trying to break it, my socks are wet. And there's water and ice all over my face. But we're fine. We're working on breaking this ice right now, chat. So bear with me. We're eventually going to get in there and get a pole in. I broke one hole in the ice. I'm contemplating, should I break more holes around that spot, or should I just keep targeting that spot and making the hole bigger? But to break that one spot was its own work. So I don't know. That's my real thought process right now. The whole place is frozen, chat. The whole place is frozen. There ain't no calm spot. There ain't no weakened spots. Only weakened spots is over there where the bass be fishing, and where most of the crazy bass be. But I'm not trying to fish over there because I don't have any real type of bass baits unless I'm doing like a soft plastic or something like that. And even still, the ice is only thawed out on the edges. It's not thawed out in the middle. It's literally on the edges. That's why I thought the water was so... I thought the ice wasn't thick because, like I said, I stepped over there. My whole foot went in that shit. Facts, Nicole. You ain't never lied. But we did break one hole in. We're probably going to work on trying to do another hole somewhere on the farther right side. I would like to get out a little deeper if I'm going to be trying to break a hole, but you definitely got to be cautious now that you are breaking through the ice. But I ain't going to lie. Should I pull... Hell no, I ain't doing that. I was going to say, can I try to pull out a block of ice and show you how thick it is. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty fucking thick, chat. It's pretty fucking thick. This shit is pretty thick. What you said. Yeah. 3 inches. Yeah, just about, man. Just about, if not 4. You know, 3 inches is the safe amount you can walk on ice, though. I heard. You don't need a walking stick. But like I said, I'm gonna try to. Yeah, Tam. After I put that ice in that work in to break this, I ain't going nowhere. Sorry, chat. That was my alarm. Let me know to go pick up my daughter. Yeah, we're gonna try getting her. Hell yeah, actually. What? Okay. Huh? What does that mean? What y'all think, chat? Should I attempt to go somewhere else? This is not sweat. Should I attempt to go somewhere else, or should we just stay here? Should we go for moving water, or should we try to relocate somewhere else? What y'all think? What up, Ken Dog? Always, Tony, always. We're trying to break this ice. We've broken 2 holes in, but not as nearly as far as deep as I want to go. So I'm contemplating right now and at this moment, should I move to a moving stream? But like I said, I got a lot of catfish baits, but I mean, moving water is probably better than trying to break this ice right now. I might just recommend moving, chat. That's probably what I do. That's probably what I do, chat. I wanna actually try to catch some fish, so we're gonna spend all our time trying to break it. Yeah, that's what I'm about to do. What's the neighborhood saying? That's my wife. She's asking me if we want to move or not, but I'm probably about to say yeah. I'm about to put my anchor up. What up, Zyro? How you doing, brother? Always great to see you, Zyro. This is not sweat, chat. We've been putting in that work. We have been putting in that work. So now I'm gonna move down. I'm gonna move to somewhere else. It's not gonna be too far from here. It's just gonna be closer. It's gonna have more moving water. I think that's the best. Definitely another blessed day on top. To be honest, I might if I do moving water, I don't think I'm gonna take my tripod. I think I'm gonna just do like a body mount. So you're not gonna see my face too much, but and I'm gonna probably switch from doing 2 catfish rods to 1. I don't have my rod, my skipjack Cindy rod holders. That was that was another L for me in my book. I forgot to bring my rod holders, but I haven't fished in a minute, so bear with me. Oh shit. Chat. I'll be right back. I gotta go take this stuff to the car and then get my baits and stuff. So y'all enjoy the frozen ice while I'm still here, cause we gonna be at some moving water in a second. Whew. Yeah, chat. This ice is thick all the way through, bro. Shit's crazy. Like I said, this is where I was at first, and there is some exposed spots, but for the most part, the ice is thick.
And many people try.
Chad, I did not get to get my body mount. I'm not even gonna lie. I was rushing out of the car. I did not get to get it. So right now we got our tripod still. It is. Yeah, I know I was muted. I was rushing out of the car. We're pulled over at a light for me to get out. This is more active water-wise, than what we were, but it's not as deep as I wanted to be. I really got to walk down further, but I wanted to get my. I gotta see. I really just gotta check my bag real quick and see if my body mount's in there. Hopefully it's in there. I would love for it to be in there. I need that because I don't really want to be walking around with this tripod. I'm over having to build it back right now. And that's why we had a delay. Yeah, Trelon Joe. We was standing on that ice for the whole. Holy shit! I've been soundless this whole time. I was just talking to y'all. I knew I was soundless on the ride over, but I thought I was talking to y'all. I was saying I didn't get to get my chest mount out of the car just now. I was trying to look for it in the car, but it was like I only had 10 seconds to get out of the car and grab as much gear as I could and get out. I didn't see my chest mount. It's either still in her car or it's in the back of my tackle car, so I didn't get to get that. And Joe, I was saying, I did start out at your pond and I was breaking the ice, but it took way too many times to break the ice. I only got to put 2 big holes in the ice before I was like, I'm done with this, because they weren't even as far as I wanted them to be. And I was literally standing on the ice. So we moved down to the Texas Roadhouse pond, which the water's shallow and I really got more catfish bait than anything, but I'm still going to give it a go. We have to move towards some moving water. This is just not deep moving water. There is catfish in here, and there is bass and other stuff in here as well. But I was saying I wanted to bring out my chest mount just now, and I didn't end up getting it, so I got my tripod. But I do want to move down further down this waterway, so I'm eventually going to walk down. But I kind of want my wife to come back because she has the car. I tried to check my bag and see if I had my chest mount in there. I want to check her car and see if the body mount's in there, because I'd rather have that to be moving. I did downsize from 2 catfish rods to 1 catfish rod and one bass rod, just due to me going to a creek and I don't have my rod holder. So that's where we at with that. Y'all can hear me talking, right? Like, y'all can hear me now, right? This is the moving water we moved down to. Like I said, it's not bad. There's fish in here. We know there's fish in here. We have never fished at this part of the water, but we have fished here. My wife went to go pick my daughter from school. I did start out on ice. Now we on some slow. We on a creek current. I don't have current. I don't have creek bait. Let's go, my boy Troutline Joe with the 5 gifted members. Ooh, we got some blue gillies in there. A whole bunch of blue gilly energy. Whiskeys. I'm the real stick man. Ace Hole. Jonathan. Air Crew Boy. Hell yeah, my boy Troutline Joe with the donos. So with my catfish rod, I guess I'm gonna throw this out, but like I said, this water's shallow, and I do want to move. So I want to walk down here real quick and see how deep it is. There's like a really 2-inch waterfall right here, and I want to go check, see if it's deeper right there or not. But Rude, what's up, brother? Always good to see you, Rude. I appreciate you every time I see you. Also, really, what you showing the love on the TikTok, I love that more. Love that just as much. This is our second location of the day. We tried frozen waters. Got through the ice barely. Socks is soaked, but I said the weather's it's in the 40s. It was 60 yesterday. The ice is just still thick from the last few cold days, so that's where we at. Y'all can't hear me, right? Like, y'all can hear me talking? Because I was muted in the car. I was muted in the car just for music purposes, and I didn't want like no copyright or anything like that. But it wasn't no 20-minute drive. It was like literally 5 minutes. All right, bet. Yeah, well, we at the AutoZone. We at the creek right now, Joe. The Taser Row House. We're gonna see how this is treating us, man. The water's active. We've moved for active moving slow water. I want to see how deep it is down there, so I'm about to walk. Just don't want to be carrying this tripod. You know we got me and you both got tripod issues right now. I mean, it do kind of seem deep like a little bit, like right here, like it's like 3 feet. I'm gonna move down. Damn. Maybe another rod I should have went for is like a bluegill rod, just because. No, I don't want this angle. I want this angle. I gotta bring my tackle bag and stuff. We're just gonna start right here. I'm gonna just throw my catfish right in. You know the thing about catfish is they'll come and swim up and grab it if it smells good enough. So we're gonna try to get that. I'm gonna get my stuff real quick. Like I said, I didn't. My tackle shop is closed. I forgot my rod holder. But we got to step out. I wish I would have stepped out yesterday too. But I mean, I ain't complaining. We out here today. We've already tried breaking some ice and starting our fishing journey, but it was about a 20 to 30 minute attempt on just breaking ice. Before we was like, let's just go somewhere else. Moving water is always a blessing. My fishing pole's been missing me. I've been missing them. I know that. I wonder if they've been missing me as much as I've been missing them. Tackle bag two. Chad, we got some adventure fishing coming up here soon. I'm gonna be going out of town here soon again. But I'm gonna do two ways of out of town. I'm gonna go out of town to like Miami. And I'm gonna be in Miami for like 2 or 3 days. and then leave Miami or get on a cruise in Miami, and then, oh my gosh, ouch, I don't miss getting hooked. Get on a cruise in Miami, and then do some different islands of hand fishing. I'm gonna try to be live while I'm out of town as well when I'm doing like the other. What up, Ricky Bobby? How you doing? Happy Wednesday to you as well, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna try to be live when I go out of town for the other types of like I'm gonna definitely be live when I'm in Miami, but I'm gonna try to be I'm gonna be live when I'm actually also out of town as well. Like on the boat, going in them type of waters and stuff, and trying to keep the same internet and Wi-Fi and stuff is kind of tough. But at the same time, there's ways you can go around that. So hopefully we do that we get that for y'all. Get some of them exotic fish. Right now today, like I said, Wednesday my bait shop guy is usually closed. And I ain't been fishing in so long. I still pulled up at the spot trying to get some bait, but wasn't able to. So we're using what we got today. I went to a fresh farmer's market, and I got this. This is like a type of chicken fajita, but it's more of the chicken than but it's seasoned meat, which a catfish should eat that shit up all day. Then we got worms, and then I got a can of sardines. Those was my 3 baits I got today. I ended up having to get those because, like I said, I had to go to a food market because Wednesdays my bait shop tackle guy is closed. The one that's close to me. How you doing, Release the Grease, brother? I hope you're having a great Wednesday, man. My worms, I don't know how alive they are, but I know I've had them before the snow and a little bit and after the snow. So, they still thriving, chat. The worms is 100% still thriving. It's crazy. I got like a mini fridge for Christmas. And the mini fridge, if I was to give it on a cooling level or rating from 1 to 10 being the greatest, I'd give it like a 7. It don't get that cold, but it don't get that hot. It didn't save my liver. It didn't save my chicken liver, but it did save my worms. My worms is thriving. So I guess it's doing its job. All the worms I did is broke out of the box. All right, chat. This is my one and only catfish rod I brought out today because we're fishing the creek. Got the worm at the top. I got the chicken fajita mix at the bottom. And it's a creek, so I'm not going to cast all the way across the mountaintop. I'm just going to cast in this deep part right here and let it sit. A catfish smell it, they'll come get it. And another shitty thing is I don't have my rod holder, so yeah. I'm gonna use my bag. I don't know what to expect, really. I've never fished. I've never catfished. I've never catfished at a creek, I ain't gonna lie. I have seen catfish in the creek, but I ain't never threw out a catfish rod. If I'm going to a creek, most of the spots I go to, I try to use minnows. I wasn't able to get minnows today, chat. Not at all. I wouldn't be shocked if something grabbed that. The water is shallow though. Like it's shallow more on the right and the left, but it's not shallow in the middle right here. Something will still sense that worm and get that worm. I might need to fish with something smaller for this. I ain't gonna lie. And I kind of want to know where the deepest spot is for this creek. Let me check this waterfall real quick, chat. Hey, Release the Grease. Thank you for the happy poop, brother. I appreciate you. Hell yeah, Release the Grease. We always trying something. We have this spinning board we sometimes use. It says random bait choice, and then we have mixtures of bait. But yeah, if you're a real fisherman, you know you can fish with just about anything as long as you can get it on the hook. A fish is gonna eat it. You can put a damn leaf on there. They're gonna eat it. What is what? The chicken. This catfish rod got a chicken fajita and it got a nitro worm on there because it's a double hook setup. And then this, I'm using something big, but it's just something I haven't took off. I'm gonna take this off though in a second. Put something bigger on. You don't know what is the chicken fajita or the worm? What you mean? Yeah, I love using live bait, man. That's my favorite thing to use. My favorite bait to use is literally minnows. But I haven't had too many bad situations with shiners. I've had some big bites off some shiners too. I love using minnows, but like I said, my bait shop close to me. He closes on Wednesdays. I think that's a weird day to close, but he closes on Wednesdays. So I had to go to the food market that was right next to his shop. And I ended up getting I got sardines, a can of sardines, and I got this chicken fajita mix. I was going to use liver, but because my liver expired, I had it the whole time this cold front hit in a fridge, and it went kapooey. That shit was black and blue. That's not the color liver's supposed to be. So, yeah. Gotta fish with what you can sometimes. But yeah, I love using live bait. Gifts, my B. I don't know how they fully work. I know stuff like some stuff is cents and then some stuff is actual dollar worth, and YouTube still takes 30% or so like that. But it's all love, man. I appreciate you just being here either way. It's good to see you still in here, Hannah. Hell yeah. Yeah, Blake, we've done all of that. Chicken and Kool-Aid, chicken and coffee. At one point, we was making our own version of the chicken. We have 3 different types. We have grape chicken. We have tropical punch chicken, which is it's like a really light bluish color. And then we have cherry chicken. Then we did coffee. We did coffee chicken before that. Only thing the thing I hate fishing with the most when it comes to catfishing is hot dogs. Only because the amount of turtles I've attracted with just a hot dog ain't worth the catfish weight and bite. Have I caught a catfish off of a hot dog? I don't even know if I have. I know I've caught them off a lot of other shit. Shrimp, squid, chicken, KFC chicken skin, all of that. Chicken. You know, another thing I haven't caught no catfish off of, I've never caught a catfish off a chicken nugget. Really, when I be trying to use chicken nuggets, I be testing to see how safe a chicken nugget is. Because if a fish ain't eating it, the only thing that I know is going to eat it besides a fucking fish is a dog. And I'm like, that's kind of crazy because a dog will eat any fucking thing. A dog will eat shit. I ain't never heard of catfish eating shit. What we trying for today? Soul Cowbell. Garden. I started out as at an ice fishing location, but the ice was what Night Wolf say 3 inches, 4 inches. So I was standing on top of the ice trying to break it for a while before I broke 2 holes and then I decided to move. So we're catfishing, man. We're catfishing, and this pole is but bass fishing. But I am gonna change the jig I'm using in the soft plastic I'm using in a minute. It just was already on here, so I'm casting out a little bit. We're now at a creek, and it's kind of shallow here. Shallow in some parts, deep in others. Like I just got snagged. I have to walk down here. Oh, that's crazy. Release of grease. I know they be eating them. A lot of people recommend hot dogs. Well, they recommend a certain brand of hot dogs. Like they recommend the hot dogs with like the cheese in them and stuff like that. It's fine, Hannah. I appreciate you just being here in general. Black and blue is one of the best colors of bass. What type of bass is that? I'm gonna have to walk down, chat. Actually, I'm not. Whatever it is, I'm pulling it out of the water. Fucking huge. What the fuck? Chat, what the fuck is this? Chat, what the fuck is this? Look at the teeth. Look at the fucking teeth, chat. What the fuck is this, bro? You see these teeth? These bitches look like human teeth. Is this a fucking dog? Hey, bro. What the fuck is this, bro? You can't even be pulling shit out of the water with teeth. A fucking cow? Yo. Hold on, let me get my fucking Ah! Hey, bro. Don't fucking touch me. Motherfucking DNA. Obviously, this is like a dog or something. Look at those. I'm about to get my fucking jig out of this thing, too. Look at those fucking teeth, chat. I'm really getting mad this thing keeps like slipping and touching me. Those look like fucking human teeth, huh? Yeah, this is definitely like a dog or something. It's the thing that I just put out. Craziness. For real, bro. What the fuck? Black and blue. Black and blue color of crawfish before turning orange, then red. Yeah, this is what my pole got stuck on. Someone's jawline. Some dog's jawline or something. I guess dog got regular teeth than us. About to go home and inspect my dog's teeth. Fucking beaver or something. Yeah, this is literally what my pole just pulled out. Out of this creek. Make a bait ball out of it. The rest of it's down there. Fuck yeah, it is. It's in this water somewhere. This is what my pole just pulled out. A wolf. I want to see how deep it is over here. Make a bait ball out of it is crazy. That's crazy, rude. I don't even want to touch it. I don't want to touch it. I don't want it to touch me. It was just a thing my pole pulled in. That walk looks like a stroke, Chad. I ain't gonna lie. I want to do it though because I feel like I'm fishing in empty waters right here. There's some deep, like I said, there's some deep parts on this creek, for sure. But I gotta walk to some of the deeper spots where I don't even see the bottom. I mean, low-key, I'm packing light. The only thing that's gonna be annoying or a hassle is carrying my rod, my tripod. So they're probably about to move. That jawbone's crazy, bro. Release the grease with the party hat. Let's go. Ken Dog, you funny. That was definitely his last bite. You are silly. I'm gonna cast this one more time over here, and then I'm gonna walk down there and chat. Get ready for this fucking journey. Let's not pull out any more of whatever we just pulled out. Dog pieces or cat pieces or whatever. Shit, let's not pull out the body. Pull out the jawbone. That shit was crazy, Chad. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, that shit was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Another thing, I got high hopes for this chicken fajita mix, just because it got so many. It's not cooked. It's like they prepped the meat, got all the seasonings and stuff on there. There's even like bell peppers and everything in the seasoning and all of that, like in the bag and all that. And it's just got that perfect texture of a catfish is not gonna miss if they hungry enough. So I got high hopes for it. It's still, even if it ain't like freezing out here, it's still that cold energy weather. So fish are gonna still be a little picky, but oh yeah, this whole bag smells like fajita mix. This shit is scented. He scented the bag. And then I got some type of can of sardines. The day I open those is the day I'm gonna leave that bait. That bait ain't gonna come back with me if I open it. I don't know if I'm gonna open it today though. I'm already using 2 baits out of the 3 I got because I downsized. I was catfishing with 2 rods at the frozen pond, but it took me for like 20-30 minutes to even break some ice. And by the time I broke the ice, my wife was like, "You want to move to another location with more opportunity?" Yeah, some moving water. So we're here. Now we're just trying to find the deep spots and the fish. Gonna leave that dog jawline right there and move out. Move down further. What'd it say? Hey, bro. You know what? Release the grease. That's it right there. That was it. Zingers. That was the craziest thing I caught for sure. Wait a minute. Wasn't the craziest thing I caught? I feel like I caught in something else. I pulled in a few shirts. I pulled in some shoes. But those weren't crazy things I pulled in. I pulled in women's panties. I pulled in yeah, that's definitely top 3 if I could think of anything else right now. I know I pulled in some shit and said, what the fuck? I pulled in Christmas trees. I pulled in yeah, I got some strong line chat. Let me angle this. Yeah, I pulled in some shit. I can't. That ass would probably be the craziest thing I pulled in. A dog jawline. He didn't win either. I was pulling his ass in while he was roughing. Man, it's kind of getting dark right here. Like I literally can't see. I can see the bottom somewhat, but not really. That's a particular spot I want to be at though. Oh yeah, Roland, that's my boy, Charline Joe. That's the other part of this channel. He was live yesterday night, going hard. That's my boy. He does Tuesday night streams. I usually do Sunday night streams, but it been so cold. I've been MIA, just been dropping shorts and just let my boy Charline Joe put it to work. But yeah, he's commenting right now. That's my boy. It's a 2-person channel. I'm gonna show y'all where we're walking. The jaw set of Ron is crazy, Ken dog. Let's not make that a thing. Let's not make that a habit. I ain't gonna lie. I thought I was gonna have to call the dicks for a minute. I was like, hold on, bro. Why is there? Oh, why is there a whole jawline in the water? If that jawline would have been a little more straight, we would have had an issue. we would have had an issue, bro. Cause them teeth was 100% selling me. Damn, I'm smashing my fingers with this tripod. I said this was gonna be the hardest issue with the tripod, and it's literally doing it. It's an epic day. Oh, Ricky Bobby, hell yeah, that's me, man. Last year I pulled in ouch. I pulled in 4 rods, and I pulled in 1 rod that was attached to a rod holder. It had like that one orange or red, whatever color y'all get it, squiggly rod holder. The one you buy that looks like a spring. No, it didn't have that one. It didn't have that. It had some weird type of rod holder. It was like a V-shaped, but it had the same. It was like basically the same material as the one that I'm explaining, like that metalish material. It was weird. The rod was definitely attached to the rod holder. Pulled that and that in. Well, yeah, I pulled in a few rods, man. Last year, at least 4. I haven't pulled in none this year, but this is my first time, our third time fishing this year. Haven't been really, after that cold front, I wasn't really trying to step out. Shit, I ain't never walked this way, chat. This is new terrain to get to a destination for me. Man, that pipe looks tempting, huh? This whole spot kind of looks tempting. And the water's really deep right here, and it's not moving. Chat, we might fish right here for like 2 minutes. You never know. We're definitely gonna stop right here for a second. When I see drainage pipes, that gets me going. But then the water moving pace. Oh, something just jumped right there. There's a fucking turtle. I don't want to particularly fish for that turtle, but I am going to throw my rod out. I'm going to throw it over here by this drainage pipe, and hopefully there's catfish here instead of that turtle. We didn't see the turtle. We didn't see that shit. He would be dumb, look at me dead in my eyes, and then come and bite my pole. Because the last thing we didn't fossilize, well, we'll fossilize his ass. He'll definitely be a turtle helmet or some shit we'll make out of. He better not play. FOE turtle helmets, we might start selling them. Danny, what's up, bro? How you doing? Like I said, chat, I forgot my rod holder, so we're using the tackle bag right now. This is not where I want it to be, but the water's a lot deeper than where the water's a lot deeper than where I started. So we gonna cast here for a second. This is not where I wanted to be, but and we were moving down to the area I wanted to be in. But this water just looks so tempting right here. So I had to give it a go. Oh my fucking gosh. Oh my gosh. I need my to pull back up. Oh shit, I need my wife to pull back up. I put my I was wearing my charger jacket and I put my charger box in my pocket because I was, like I said, I started out as an ice fisherman today. We had to break some ice. We was fighting ice for a minute. So I put my charger box in that, and then I put my jacket on the blue chair that I also brought out. But then I said I'm gonna move to moving water, which is this creek. So I put all my shit in the car, and I left my jacket with that chair in the car as well. And yeah, you can kind of get what I'm trying to say. My charger box is in the car. Yeah, you as well, MVP Fishing. How you doing, brother? Always good to see you. Do I got some time? Shit, right now we got as much as we can. My wife is supposed to pull back up, but where she dropped me off at and where I told her I'd be at is in two different spots. I need to walk down a lot more if I want to kind of meet her, but this spot right here is the most deepest part of the creek that I found at this moment. There is a spot that's where I'm targeting to go, where she would probably possibly be, but I never been to this spot of the creek, and it just there's that drainage right there that's making me want to be here, and then what's it called, anything biting. No, I just had to move. Loud, that's crazy. Lou, that's what your name is. It's crazy. It'll be alright. Like I started at the ice, I didn't get to throw my poles in. I just threw my poles in for a little bit right there. The only thing I pulled out was a dog jawline. Literally, added that to my weirdest things I've ever pulled out the water. That's what that is. That's what that is. It's called my weirdest PB. Hopefully we don't catch too many more of those. Listen for her shouting. Hopefully she pop up in the chat and say so. I have seen stuff breaking the water surface in this spot as well. The water looks deeper right here as well. And I will 100% be back at this spot again just as well, because like this spot in particular, I never been here, and it just looked like that's the spot to be. Said my bait shop was closed today. They close on Wednesdays. So I got some mystery baits. I got some fajita. I got some fajita. I got some worm. I had worms, and then I got some sardines, but I didn't open up the sardines yet because we also downsized to two poles. We had two poles out, we had two poles with us that were catfish rod poles, but I left the second catfish rod pole in my wife's car to pull out a bass rod. I was casting that for a little bit. That's what pulled out the dog jawline. Right now we just got our catfish rod out. I don't really want to throw right here because I don't want to get comfortable, just due to my time. Grace, how you doing? Always good to see you. Danny, you all right? You all right? Hopefully everything gets well, man. I hate to hear that. Oh, okay. Hopefully y'all get that situated, MVP. It's good to always see both of y'all, for sure. Appreciate y'all always been in the channel. Yeah, Dan, get well soon, man. That shit sucks. Nice. I'll be there. Who do you call? Trowline Joe or my wife. One or the other. Northside, what's up, brother? How you doing? Nate, what's up? Fishing Outdoors, Nate, bro. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Who you call up in space? Shit, I don't know. If there ain't no water up there, I don't want to be there. Not too long. It's PG, bro. How you doing, Eric? You fine. I'm not taking your joke bad. You know, it's a joke, man. I was just responding to your joke. Just responding to it. Anything biting? Nah, not at the moment, Northside. This is my second location today. I started out in frozen waters because it was a pond. The water was frozen. It was 3 inches thick, 3 or 4 inches thick of ice. I was walking on that shit. So then we moved to this creek. The water's moving, but you know, it's still that cold time. You know, if you can see, there's snow still in the grass trying to melt. It was 60 yesterday. It's about 45 today. It's pretty warm. Hopefully here soon the water's all frozen. I mean, frozen. Don't quote me on it. It's thawed out because damn. I would have loved to have been at the pond. Like I have no problem fishing creeks, but when I tend to fish creeks, I don't catfish. It's my first time catfishing at a creek. I usually have different baits. The baits I have is strictly catfish. I have a bass jig I was using. You know, I was using some lures. I ain't using them right now because I don't want to get comfortable here. My phone's getting to that nitty gritty of death. I left my charger box in my wife's car, so hopefully she pop in the chat here soon so I could tell her. You fine. I didn't hate your joke. I was just responding to it accordingly how I would respond to it because you're saying, who do you call in space? Shit, I don't know. You can't call the Ghostbusters up there. Alan, how you doing, brother? Always good to see you. Piss green? PG-13 pimp? That's what I was thinking. Damn, MVP. That's kind of what we dealing with. All of our ponds we be hitting and stuff that's just close in our vicinity that, you know, gives us easy time out our day. They frozen. But like I told Chap, I'm not close to any of my ponds where I can just go check them. I have one pond that's close to my house, but I don't tend to fish it in the daytime due to it's like in a warehouse facility area, so they be having trucks and shit that drive through and all that. And I would rather not be in their way or get hit by a semi. Nice, Ricky Bobby. You gonna be in that tournament, man? I wish people would go live when they did tournaments. That'd be awesome. The one thing you can't look up on TV is actual fishermen fishing. They need to make fishing TV shows. Only time you can look up fishing is on YouTube. I mean, people stream fishing on Twitch too, but there's only like 2 or 3 fishermen streamers that do Twitch. Yeah, my boy Dro showing that love. He's in the chat. Orange, how you doing? That's crazy. Seattle Seahawks. I didn't really know those people. There was real fans of those until after the Super Bowl, for real. And so far, we done pulled out one jawbone, chat. Scooter, what's up? One dog jawbone. Other than that, we ain't pulled out nothing else. Ken Dog with the facts. I bet fucking Ken Dog. They deserve it. Hey, hit that goal. Trylon Joe, my boy. Damn. 18 rainbow trout, man. I want to go. I want to do some more trout fishing. Some of the places that they stock the trout, they ain't even been able to stock them because the water been frozen everywhere. You go live for every tournament. Ricky Bobby, do we follow you, man? I need to go. Trylon Joe, go follow Ricky Bobby if we don't follow him. And if y'all no one's following him, go check out Ricky Bobby's channel, y'all. We gonna definitely have to tune in for that tournament. Northside, sent the 100. Trylon Joe, sent the party at. Let's go. Scooter, my boy. Always good to see you, brother. MB Fishing, sent the 100. Let's go. Facts. Ken Dog, thumbs up. You think that's really what that causes? I used to do this app. It's called Fish Brain, and it kind of got one of my spots ruined, like that warehouse spot I'm talking about. Hell yeah, hell yeah, Scooter, and got it ruined due to my Fish Brain. Cause Fish Brain's like fishing Instagram. It tells you location, tell you water temperature, tell you the best baits to use, and all of that. But it also pinpoints your location on where you're fishing. And people started coming in and they trashed it so bad that the company took away the free fishing symbol and told people not to fish there. There's signs that say private property, don't fish on this side and stuff like that now because people couldn't keep it clean. It got to points where when you come there and fish, and we would just regularly fish there. So when we come there and fish, we would pick up trash there. And one time we pulled up and we picked up trash there because there was a trash can literally sitting there. And we put the trash in there and then we left and came back later on and someone had dumped the trash out and dumped the bucket out and just left it there. And we're just like, that's how people come. Hey, Diamond with the 4 months. W's, Diamond. Let's go. Appreciate you, Diamond. Always good to see you as well, Diamond. You've been going hard on your streams. I've been loving them. Can cast the swim bait. I'm about to, Ken Dog. I think this rod's about to go off. Or it was just a big old blow up on top of my rod. My pole. But I'm about to cast it. I was really about to recast this motherfucker. Just to get over. I'm seeing so much activity on the side of the water. That's what I love to see, some activity. I don't got no bells on the boat because I only got one catfish rod out, so I'm just watching that. And like I said, I just seen a big old blow up on top of it, but also kind of when we approached, we seen a turtle, but we've seen a lot of activity just in general. Like I said, Chad, I'm not gunning for no turtles, but if we pull out some turtles, we might start advertising turtle helmets for Fish on Entertainment. Yep, there go my phone telling me the battery's fucking low. Damn, I brought the battery pack and I just left it in my jacket pocket. That was like, what is the odds? That's so shitty, man. I actually usually keep it on my tackle bag, but after I did that clean out tackle bag live, I didn't put that back in my tackle bag. Honestly, after I did that tackle bag live, I didn't even put my tackle bag back where I usually keep my tackle bag. I left my tackle bag in the house. It didn't experience no snow, no winter. It was nice and cozy. Trolling Joe with the 100s. Creek Seeker, how you doing, brother? How you doing? That's why I said Creek Seeker. Y'all definitely need to be more online tournaments. I said there's really nowhere you can watch fishing other than on YouTube. And occasionally a little bit on Twitch, but there's no fishing channels or nothing you can watch or anything like that. So it's up to, streamers like y'all and everybody to bring fishing to the world. No one else is gonna see it unless they step out and do it. And I guarantee people would love to watch some fishing tournaments. I know I would. Nice, Diamond. You out there breaking records. I know you passed your goals. And if you ain't passed them, you're gonna definitely be passing them here soon. It's a creek, Kenny. I started out in some ice fishing areas, and I had to break the ice, but it was 3 to 4 inches thick. So after I finally did break a few holes in the ice, I was tired and wasn't even worth it. So I moved, and I had 2 catfish rods out at first before that setup, but now we down to 1 catfish rod, and we got one jig rod for bass. That's all we done dropped down to. What do you mean your club will go for it? What type of club are you in? You in a fishing club? Or is it like a group of y'all or something? Or is that what y'all settle for? What you mean by that? I think it'd be awesome for real. That's crazy, Dom. You just need to start posting. Everything you post can't be tragic. Sometimes you do go through life, but everybody has their own things. You can cut, you can edit, you can do whatever you want. If you don't want to even just post your lives, just cut some of the stuff out. Screen record your lives and make a video. Make a 10 to 15-minute video of you, just moments of you enjoying your life or something, and just post those. You're gonna get your hours. You just gotta release some stuff if that's the case. I do feel you though. You never know. You never think you enough, but you just keep putting in that work. You definitely have earned it. Yeah, Dirty Money. I kind of get that. I'm more just excited to be out here. I wanted to step out yesterday. It was a lot warmer. It was 60. Today it's like 45. But we just getting past that snow front. So we trying to just start to step back out more. We were stepping out while it was cold, but when it got too cold, like we still dealing with frozen waters, you trying to just find them spots that's hitting. I'm not gonna say the water's not active right now on this creek. It is. The water was moving more down there, and I'd have pulled out something today, but it wasn't a fish. It was a dog jawline bone, but with teeth in it. But other than that, it's definitely been jumping. Mm, mm. Yeah, Photoshop and AI is something everybody knew was gonna take over, and yet everybody still use it. Which nothing's wrong with it, in my opinion. It's just harder to trust shit. Motherfuckers used to talk about catfishing, and that's AI is the #1 catfishing business. Before AI, there was catfishing. Without no fish intended. Woo! Diamond with the 100 on. Diamond with another 100 on. Let's go. Hell yeah, Ken Dog, sub the Diamond. That's crazy, Ricky Bobby. I don't know where her self goal is going towards, but help her keep going. Help her grow, for sure. Damn, chat. I'm off at a standstill, just because I wanna pause my live and try to call my wife so my phone don't die. In my opinion, that'd be pretty ass if my phone die. Cause it's only 5:23 and I want to stream for at least another hour. I'm going straight from streaming to work. Yeah, I'm gonna have to call my wife. Give me one. Ricky Bobby, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me talking? What am I trying to catch? The fish gang. Really anything that's biting, bro. Really anything that's biting. All right, I had to call a few people. My wife is not coming. I'm gonna try to get Trellon Joe to bring me one. Yeah, actually, I don't think. Bro, I don't have shit. I don't have shit, Trellon Joe. Just pull up. Just pull up. You know the street that you pull onto for Texas Roadhouse? Just pull up at that street and I'm gonna start walking down there. And just meet me there, man. I don't want my phone to die, man. It's like on 8%. And I don't even have a cord, bro. I don't have shit. Everything I left in my car. My wife is not coming back right now. They're doing stuff. I'll give you the charge box back whenever we see again. Something is biting my pole though. Hell yeah, Kendall, the warehouse waters is frozen, my boy. All the basic ponds that sit still are kind of frozen for us right now. So I'm at this creek, and the water's beautiful. I'm getting bites. I don't want to say what I think they are, but I am getting bites. I just got the worm on, and the fajita chicken. Worm on the top hook, fajita chicken on the bottom hook. I'm getting it back out there. I am getting bites, chat. You know, warehouse water's frozen, man. Cause I would hit you with maybe I do a Sunday night stream. Cause like I said, the water been kind of, but me, that's why I named the stream "Frozen Water Attempt Number 1," because when I pulled up to the first pond, which It's a pond we catch a lot of fish in. That was my first attempt on testing it. Like I said, it wasn't close to me, so I didn't check to see if it was unfrozen or not. But it was 3 inches thick on ice, and I could walk. I was walking on the ice, literally throwing my anchor through to the ice to try to break through. Wasn't going. Man, we up to 50 likes. Let's go. I should have brought my other catfish rod out. But when I come to creeks, I strictly bring worms and minnows, and I do like I do real light fishing. Like I use like ultra lights and shit like that. Like I said, I've never came to a creek and said, let me catfish." 52, nice, nice. I've never said that ever. Recently, when I've been coming to this creek though, this particular creek, like I said, I bring minnows and stuff. I seen a nice sized channel cat swim past me one time, and I was telling Charlie and Joe about it. I was like, bro, there is catfish in here. I've seen them, but I don't. I try to fish low with my minnow, but really, I didn't catch that catfish. This is my first time actually catfish at this creek. I'm not in the spot I want to be in, but I am in a new spot of this creek that I've never been at, and I'm really enjoying this spot. I would 100% come back here, and particularly catfish here because the water looks deep right here. There's a drainage pipe right there. I am seeing activeness on the water, but if I told you the animal I'm seeing for the activeness, you wouldn't probably want to particularly fish here just because of that. But just because they here don't mean there ain't other fish here. There is catfish in here. There is bass in here. But it is still that cold weather, so expect it to be always slow just because of how cold the cold weather. But like I said, I wish I would have brought out my other catfish rod. I just didn't expect it to be so deep where I'm at. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of activeness on top of the water, though. Man, I wish Ricky Bobby. I wish we got some of those fish around us. I would love to catch some pike and some muskie. We haven't even caught no walleye yet. That's a particular fish. Walleye, sauger, and stuff like that is some fish we want to target, particularly now. But the water's been kind of frozen. Even the Ohio River has kind of gotten. I can't even tell you what the Ohio River's like. I haven't been there. I can't say it. But the water's just been kind of frozen, so fishing ain't even been available recently until now. We got 60 yesterday. We got 45 today. I don't think it's gonna get any warmer than those weathers. I think it's gonna vary between the 40s now. But so you gotta take it when you can. Hell yeah, Nicole, you the goat. You the goat, Nicole. Show me your surrounding. I'm on if you look down, well, you can't see. If you was to drive towards Outer Loop, that's the little bridge that you come from your neighborhood, Joey. You go up the street, Falcon Crest is on the right. This is the street. You know that light's right here? The light's right here, and then I'm right here where you can see you can damn near see Southern. I'm literally where that bridge viaduct thing is. You should be able to turn onto a street right here on your left right here, and I'm down this tree line right here. There literally should be a street right here. The light's right there, and then there's the little bridge viaduct that you go across to see the creek to Southern. You know, you keep going down. Then that's the other bridge. You can't see it past these trees, but that's the other little bridge that if you go into the neighborhood, there you can go across that one too. And then go down further, then it would be the Texas Roadhouse area. I'm in between the two bridges, man. But yeah. But this is the bridge where the light is, where you're going down past Falcon Crest. You know, you pass Falcon Crest and keep going straight down to get on towards Outer Loop. What up, Joey? Damn, -40, -55. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Trylon Joe, I hope you got that. Notorious, you join a fishing channel, bro. We be fishing. I think that's Trylon Joe. Is this boy driving through here? Oh no, he just parked. I think I see him. Now I think I see Trylon Joe right here. I think he just pulled over right here. I hope it's just him. I mean, he's gonna have to throw this damn thing over the water, but it's a heavy battery. He should be able to throw it over without, you know, throwing it over this gate. But I think it's just him. Is this boy about to drive down here? I didn't know there was a driveway. That boy is driving down here. He's crazy. Y'all look at Trylon Joe. That boy don't give a fuck. That boy don't give a fuck. And that boy driving over here. What up, Joe? I don't fucking know. You didn't give a fuck about risking it, huh? That boy's crazy. That boy crazy. A little bit of slushy. Yeah, I was gonna say tie it around and then just toss it over here.
I told you it wasn't that bad right here.
Boy, it's fucking deep over here. I'm gonna be back. It's fucking deep over here, man. My motherfucking socks is soaked. I'm about to go straight to work from here.
Grab his rooster tail real quick.
That boy said, let me grab his rooster tail real quick. What a fucking fisherman statement. It's fucking deep right here, bro. Wait till it warm up. Wait till it get warmer than what it is. Wait till it's summer. This is where I'm gonna be catfishing. That boy pulled his pole out. That boy pulled his pole out, chat. He ain't fucking playing. I said it's against the law to be standing near water and not fishing. Cass, how you doing? Yeah, it's definitely too cold. You love bass fishing? Nicole, I wish I had a particular fetish of a specific fish I was after. I mean, I do love carp fishing. That's my favorite type of fishing, but I don't like the way of the carp style of fishing. I wouldn't want to do that.
Ronald.
Man, throw that bitch hard. Ooh. Let's go. Trolling Joe for the clutch.
What up, chat?
Boy, my phone was on 1%. That's it. That boy said, my phone said, thank you. My boy Trolling Joe said, what up, chat?
Fish on.
For real? Oh my God, this nigga just caught a bass, bro. He just caught a bass. Boy, throw me a rooster tail over here. Real change. You see how the fish off the rip, bro? That boy just threw that motherfucker in going. I said the water was active over, chat. Ken Dog told me to keep throwing my plastic in.
Damn, bro, the way I hooked him.
Is that a white rooster tail?
No.
Chat. Let's go, baby. Hey, can you zoom that up? Let's go. Let's go, chat. Pin it. Pin it in the chat. Pin it in the chat, baby. Boy, trout line, Joe. Let's go. Look at the mouth on that boy with a little baby. Sniper. Let's go. Here, bro, I'm gonna get my ass in trouble.
What the hell?
That was one cast, bro. You better catch 20 fucking bass now. Hey, that's how you do that right there, baby. Love y'all, chat.
White rooster tail never fails, chat. That's that shit. I tell you, white and pink rooster tails are that shit I want to use every time. Gotta get my fucking pole out of the water. One of my poles, my jig I was throwing got stuck. Stuck on something heavy. It's probably gonna snap. It's a fucking One Piece. It is. I said the water was active, chat. Said there was some shit I was seeing in there. I don't think it was all turtle. Otherwise, I would have threw my catfish rods out. My boy Trellon Joe. What up, Super? How you doing, brother? Facts, Northside. Be like that, bro. That's my boy Trellon Joe. Damn, chat. I'm sorry I was gone for so long. I was on a walking adventure. What the hell? I was using that rooster tail trailer on Joe left me. I literally got bit 4 or 5 times, but the fish like hit it and then just left with it. Then like pick it up with their mouth. They just bumped it. I seen the fish actually, the bass, and then I got stuck on a fucking tree, an underwater tree. Then I lost that white rooster tail. It's always kind of sad when you lose something, but damn, losing a white rooster tail is a different type of sad, chat. Cause those is like my favorites, white and pink, and I just lost that white rooster tail, and I'm gonna have to go buy more. The bait shop open up, I'll get some more, but that was ass. Yeah, I hate losing rooster tails. I hate losing anything, but cause I lost that soft plastic I had a minute ago on my other rod. But I didn't fucking care. I did not care, but I just lost this rooster tail and I'm kind of sad about it. That rooster tail was getting ate up. Shut up, Joe. I'm not happy at all it's gone. I'm not happy at all it's gone. Like I told you I have rooster tails, I don't have the rooster tails that I want. I'm not happy at all it's gone, actually. That was a bummer. That was a bummer right there. When you pulled up, I got snagged and I lost my soft plastic. I did not fucking bitch. I didn't complain. But as soon as I just lost that rooster tail, which it was getting tore the fuck up. That's where I was at. I moved down the pond. I moved down to another waterfall. Man, that motherfucker got hella bass right there. I left the camera, but yeah, I just lost that fucking rooster tail and I'm pissed. Went from a beautiful white rooster tail to whatever this is. It's a rooster tail too, but it's not a rooster tail that I support. Not at all. Put this rooster tail on. It's not a white rooster tail, chat. Not at all. Oh my gosh. I was getting ate up down there on the rooster tail too. I was getting hit in the same spot where I kept going. So I kept going there and I was trying to change angles on trying to get it, but yeah. We out a white rooster tail. We out a soft plastic too. Out one soft plastic and one rooster tail. We ain't got backups. We just don't got the same backups as the ones we just lost. That rooster tail. I be trying to go to stores and buy all the white and pink rooster tails up, but every time I go to the store, there only be one or two white rooster tails on the rack. They don't be having a bunch of them. I try to even order a bunch of white rooster tails offline. Yeah, they don't sell them in bulk. I'm really about to walk back down there where I was just at and cast this rooster tail, but I'm gonna probably take the camera this time. I was down there. I was trying to get to this waterfall point, but I was gonna keep casting. I wasn't gonna be able to read chat. That's why. Yeah, Joe used the right rooster tail. This is Joe's pole. He caught a fish with this, and then he threw his pole across the water to let me use, and I was using the white rooster tail that he caught the fish with. And I was using it, and I was getting hit a bunch down there as I was walking down the water to the water line. I was getting hit a whole fucking bunch. Until I got snagged on something underneath the water, in the middle of the fucking water. Couldn't get that back. $10 bass don't stop. That's one thing. Yeah, come on, child. Let's walk down here and throw this rooster tail. Well, let me cast it right here one more time. Ouch. You can see this rooster tail, just not no white rooster tail. Yeah, let's move down here real quick, chat. Probably not gonna be here too much longer anyway. Like I said, I'm leaving from here and going straight to work. So, on that note, I'm fishing in steel toes. That shit's still crazy, kid dog. A jawline. A jawline with human teeth. Holy shit. Gosh, I need a new tripod, chat. I need a new tripod. I need a new tripod bad. I need a new tripod bad. I need a new tripod bad, chat. Wow. That's where I'll be fishing, chat. I was casting all in this water right here before I lost my rooster tail and I was getting bit a bunch. Yeah, it's a dumb tripod right now, man. You gotta work with what you got until we get some more. We'll get some more. Me and Joe's tripods are dealing with some shit. There's one more spot. I want to move that. Damn, I didn't even know y'all couldn't see me casting. This fucking squirrel just almost fell out the tree on me. I want to move down one more time. I want to move down a little further. There's a nice size, beautiful view waterfall right in front of me right here. And I want to fish near this and in front of it. There's some huge ass turtles I'm seeing, like box turtles and stuff, swim around it. Like there was one just right in front of me where I was just casting. No. Damn, I don't know. I would literally want to cast right in. I would literally want to cast right in front of this waterfall, but there's no way. Hold on, I don't think there's a way I can get over there. Chad, I'm not gonna lie. It was a fucking struggle over there. I was catching trees. I was catching leaves. That shit wasn't it. I shouldn't have went over there. It was a fucking struggle. What up, Tom? What up, King Barkley? What up, Dave? Oh, yeah. We've been over here fucking struggling to get situated for a minute, man. It was definitely tough over there, man. I thought sometimes the beautiful scenery ain't the best place to fish. I'll tell you that. I was fucking wrong. I was fucking wrong. The amount of things I got snagged on in there in the water is fucking crazy. But not only to get snagged, the amount of leaves I came back with my rooster tail. Like shit, I was low-key missing catfish. Even though I am catfishing, my rod's just down there and I've unattended it, not been paying attention to it, don't got a bell on it. We catfishing. We catfish even though we're doing all the wrong ways to catfish. Like I said, I'm about to head to work here soon. Go straight from here to work. I lost a white rooster tail today. Lost a white rooster tail. That was a super ill. It was about 45 today. It was 60 yesterday, so it was real warm. It was warm today. Starting to get cold now. I mean, it always get cold at night, but I started out as ice fishing, so my socks haven't never dried. They still fucking wet. If I didn't know I was coming to the creek, I probably would have worn my waders, to be honest. I didn't know I was coming here, though. After trying to break through 3 to 4 inches of ice, we ended up here. Phone was about to die. My boy Troutline Joe came in with the clutch. He brought the battery. Not only did he bring he brought the battery. The boy got out of the car, casted that white rooster tail one time, and pulled out a nice little bass. Then he threw me the pole. I've been using it. It was going great. I was getting taps on the white rooster tail, some crazy taps. But then the rooster tail got stuck on something. So we don't got the white rooster tail no more. We're using this rooster tail. It's not as shiny, not as vibrant in the water. Oh my gosh. Even when you think you just casually casted, some pop in the way. Yeah, we did. We did pull out a dog jawline. That's pulled out a jawline, pulled out some leaves, pulled out some tree. Yeah, when I say jawline, there was literally fucking human-like teeth on a V-shaped jawline. I pulled that out with my jig at first when I was casting further down the way. I added that to my PB of weirdest things I've ever caught. That'd be top number 1. Yeah, that was a jawline in this water. I'm glad I didn't pull out the rest of the body, but I definitely pulled out the dog's jawline. It was somewhere deep in the water. Yeah, that boy's a goat. Big boy Rails, what's up, brother? Yeah. Weirdest catches of the day. Dog jawline. One successful catch for the day for my boy Troutline Joe when he pulled up on first cast. A bass. 6:31. Yeah, I'm definitely about to go to work, Chad. I gotta be there at 7. Gotta be there at 7:20, but it's the 30-minute drive. Either way, I'm appreciative and grateful that I got to get out here today. See if I can move it. I gotta start moving down that way anyway. That's probably where my wife's gonna pick me up at. Down that way. I mean, enough Leafs. The Leafs was the goop. The Leafs was definitely the goop. Hopefully we get down here and my catfish rod is bending over. That'd be real nice. A bent over catfish rod. What else? What more could you ask for besides that? Man, I'll be happy when I get a new tripod, chat. I can't even tell you what the best type of tripod is, but also when I go creek fishing, I never try to use a tripod anyway. I try to use my body mount, but I was unprepared, but almost fully prepared with fishing. I forgot my tripod. I mean, not my tripod, my body mount. Yeah, Chad, I'm about to take this journey real quick to walk back down closer to the rest of my gear. Yeah, that boy threw it on his first cast. He brought the battery because my phone was on fucking 1%. Brought the battery. I left my battery in my car, in my jacket pocket, the other jacket I was wearing, which I left in the car because, like I said, I started out ice fishing today. So I had a second jacket on, but I took it off when I. Oh shit! Damn, that tree hit me right in my face. Oh shit, I almost ran into my line. This isn't where I started at, but this is about where I'm gonna finish at. is gone. What the fuck is that swimming in the water? Is that a beaver? I don't know what that is, Chad. It's still swimming. They're coming up this way. It's like whatever the animals are that can swim in the water, I guess. Not a turtle. Yeah, that ain't a turtle, whatever that is. Cast like 3 more times, chat, and then I'm gonna pack up because, like I said, I gotta go to work. Also, I don't want it to be too dark where I can't even see and I forget something. They need to make glow-in-the-dark rooster tails. Those will probably hit. Night stream fishing again. But Kentucky weather's still unpredictable, so it could be warm today, it could snow tomorrow. So we'll see. Shit, my hands are cold. Yeah, I'm headed that way. walked all the way up this gate. Shit. Hello. Oh, it just got stuck. Woo, chat. Woo. What a fucking pile of shit to run into. All right, chat, I'm going to work. Y'all have a nice rest of y'all week. Hopefully we get to see y'all again real soon. We got to get out there. We caught a dog bone. My boy caught a bass. More to come for sure, chat. Hopefully get to see y'all real soon again. Your boy is out. Y'all have a nice night. Y'all have a happy Wednesday and a happy rest of y'all week until we see y'all again. And forever and always, you guys remember, fish on.